The Baltimore Ravens enter Week 16 in must-win territory against the New England Patriots. We react to every single play live here on another Locked On Ravens watch-along.
You are Locked On Ravens, your daily Baltimore Ravens podcast. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
You are Locked On Ravens. Welcome into the show. I'm your host, Kevin Oestreicher of Ravens Wire, here with you on the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day, and now the #1 sports podcast network. Appreciate everybody for being here, making Locked On Ravens a part of your day, your first listen each and every single day, or here at night is the Ravens and Patriots getting ready for a Week 16 prime time battle with our watch long, where we react every single week to every single play here for this Ravens team. Baltimore now enters must-win territory after the Steelers decided to ruin the day for the Ravens, but it's only ruined if the Ravens lose, because honestly, it would feel wrong for this team to get help. I want them to win all their games, and that's essentially the territory that they are in right now. The Steelers winning against the Lions. If the Ravens lose this game with the Patriots tonight, the Steelers can eliminate Baltimore from the AFC North crown contention if they beat the Browns next week. Everything, if they win both games still, because if the Ravens lose next week and the Steelers win, they're eliminated there. So you gotta win. You gotta win. This is a very important game against a very good team that is missing some defensive star power. But I mean, we're just gonna have to see if they can step up to the plate. Ravens will get the ball first, which, if you are a Locked On Ravens watch-along veteran, which spans 15 weeks, now 16, because this is the first year doing it, that is not my preferred way. I prefer the Ravens to get the ball at the start of the second half, but not how it's going to play out this time. So the offense needs to make a statement, go down quickly, get some points. They need it in a bad way. LeJohntay Wester back there to return for Baltimore on the kickoff. We are seconds away from getting this one underway for this Ravens and Patriots battle. Appreciate everybody for being here again. Yeah, I see that. Record on the kickoff coverage, but let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Here comes the kickoff. This will be Wester's going to field this one, kneel it, and that ball come out, to the 20? Because it's touchback? I'm still trying to get down, because I know certain landing zone rules, and here comes everybody. I'm looking at their PFF grades there at the bottom. Stanley 15 of 39, Voorhees 20 of 40, Linderbaum 7 of 38, Falele 25 of 38, Rosengarten 15 of 40. So analytically, this offensive line actually doesn't grade out too poorly, but if you watch the games like we do here, I think we all understand Baltimore's offensive line is this team's biggest weakness. So big game here for Baltimore. 1st and 10, Ravens. Ricard and Henry in the backfield. Going to be a throw on 1st down. Lamar going to fire this one out. Zay Flowers wide open. He's going to catch that ball for a big gain and a 1st down. If you can force the Patriots to unload that box a little bit, especially without Milton Williams, that'd be good. My game plan here, run the football, but good first play there. Good blocking up front. Although, who was that got beat? I don't know who that was. But even still, positive play for Baltimore. Looked like it might have been Linderbaum, but even still, enough time for Lamar to get that ball out to Zay, who got open. So Ravens already on the Patriots side of the field here. Their own 40, the Patriots 46. Lamar with the handoff to Henry, who is going to get stopped after a medium gain, 4 or 5 yards on that play. Lamar's looked better every week, at least over the last 3, in my opinion. So I am hoping that he can continue that trend in this game so far. 2 positive plays, second and 5, 6, 4. Here's another handoff to Henry, who does get to the edge, cuts it back, and turns something into nothing, actually. It didn't look like it was going anywhere. So Henry makes it a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3, 3rd and manageable for Baltimore. Although we know that sometimes Baltimore can be, this might be early 4-down territory for Baltimore, if I'm being honest here. This might be early or 4-down territory. 3rd and 3 here. kind of in no man's land. You could trust Luke to kick a long field goal. Henry comes out on this play. Third and it's more like 2.5. We'll see Ali out in motion. Patriots rush 4. Lamar looking. Can't find anybody. Rolling around. Should have someone. Come on, someone get open. There's Zay Flowers who gets open. Great blocking up front. And Zay finds the opening for the first down. Great start for this Ravens offense. I think they would have gone for it on 4th if they didn't get that, honestly. Because you're kind of in no man's land. But defenses just can't cover for that long. And Lamar, with his mobility, moves around, and just waits for his guys to get open. Zay got flipped over, too, by the way. That was a crazy hit. Sheesh. All right, so for new set of downs for Baltimore. Hand off to Henry, who gets great blocking up front. He's going to walk into the end zone. And what a drive for the Ravens. Wow. Unbelievable. Touchdown in under 3 minutes. Whew. They had just had nobody there. Awesome drive. It might be a good idea to tackle Derrick Henry. Just my thoughts. Might be a good idea to take someone over. And then, get a guy over there. Well, that's how you want to start a ball game. That is how you want to start a ball game. I mean, look, I'd advise the Patriots. I mean, to at least attempt to tackle Derrick Henry. So, I mean, at least be at his vicinity. That'd be pretty good for them. Well, hey, I'm happy. Let's keep it rolling. If the defense can come out, get a big stop. That's what I'm talking about. Great blocking up front, too, that whole drive. At least most of it. Hit the like and subscribe button here on Locked On Ravens, 5 days a week. Plus more daily Ravens coverage and content. Super close to hitting 17,000 on the video side of things on YouTube. Audio form, the show continues to grow each and every single day. Man. All right, here's the kickoff from Tyler Loop. That ball perfectly placed by Tyler. Great kick there. Here's the return by New England. Gonna be a pretty big return. I don't know if he got turned around on that play. Pretty big return there. Got these bots in here. All right, well, here's the first look at Drake Maye up against this Ravens defense. First and 10 all the way out at the Ravens 36-yard line. So pretty good field position for New England to start here. Drake Maye back to throw. Going to fire it in the middle to Mac Hollins. Going to pick up gain of 6 or 7 on that play. Drake's been balling this year, man. He's been awesome. Going to be, I think, a player in this league for a long time. And I know that's the easy answer, right? But he was somebody out of that class that I liked. So it's cool to see him doing well. But not tonight. Hopefully not tonight. All right, 2nd and 3. So pick up a 7 on that play for Matt Collins on first down. Patriots trying to work something out of the line. Play clock down to 5. Here's the snap. Going to be a handoff to Ramondre Stevenson, who has had some fumbling issues this year, but it's going to be a first down. Man, that Ravens drive just went so quickly. So new set of downs for New England. Right up at midfield almost. Like we're almost play clock down. Here's the snap. Drake Maye looking, firing deep down the field, wide open. Oh, was that Diggs who made that catch? Oh my. What a play by Stephon Diggs. I mean, the pass rush didn't get there. It's like we saw on the first drive for the Ravens. Too much time for Drake Maye to operate, and Stephon Diggs finds himself wide open, just running across the field. Great throw, and glad Diggs' foot didn't get caught up on the grass there. That looks scary, but looks like he's all right. So Ravens give up a big completion to the Patriots. I don't know, what are they looking at? Oh, are they making him come out of the game? It looks like they're making him come out of the game. Didn't look like I mean, maybe his head, I didn't look. Did his head snap back? I don't know. So it looks like they're going to check him out. Did he use the elbow that guy on the sideline? Oh, man. What? All right, well, here's a Ramondre Stevenson direct snap, it looks like. Going to be a reverse to Travion Henderson. No, Stevenson keeps it and is going to pick up a decent chunk. I thought that ball was going to Henderson. They faked me. They faked the camera out, and they faked me out, too. Man, Henderson is super explosive. So 2nd and 3, Patriots getting themselves into 2nd and manageable early here. Here's a run play to Henderson, who tries to cut it back inside, and will make it a 3rd and about 1. Thought he maybe could have gotten to the edge there, but wanted to cut it back inside. Let's see. So they're motioning. They had an extra lineman in who destroyed. Oh, no, he couldn't have gotten to the edge. All right. Man, Draymond Jones got leveled. Or no, that was Mike Green who got leveled. So 3rd and 1 here. I don't think play clock's already at 2. They're gonna have to call a timeout, and they do. Yeah, they're gonna call a timeout. So Patriots already down a timeout. Bad clock management there by New England. I think this might be 4-down territory. Showing the D lineman here. Yeah, Hamilton's a beast. All right, huge 3rd down. This is a momentum play right here. This is a momentum play. Can they get it? Can they not? Can the Ravens hold on to their momentum and honestly gain a whole lot more of it? Stevenson in the backfield. Heavy formation here for both sides. Oh, they're going to throw this ball. Henry. Oh, he dropped it. Kyle Van Noy in coverage there. Good coverage. I think the Patriots go for this one. Yep. This is the right decision by them. Ravens would have stopped this if it was a play on the ground. Looks like Van Noy got his hand in there. Yeah, and Henry just dropped it. So here's 4th and 1. I think they try to run this ball and they don't get it. That's my prediction. It's going to be Drake Maye. They QB sneaked it and they got it. I thought it was going to be a straight handoff to Stevenson. Well, all right. They get the 1st down. Yeah, Roquan was trying to tug at that ball. Van Noy almost jumped off sides again. All right, so new set of downs for New England as they approach the 15. They are at the 15, actually. Here's a pitch play to Travion Henderson. That's going to go nowhere. Ravens snapped that. Trenton Simpson, huge play by Trenton on that play. Those like misdirection stuff don't usually go very far against Baltimore. Because it's such a fast defense. Like they can get from point A to point B so quickly. And Simpson had that diagnosed from the jump. So that'll push him back 2 or 3 yards. So 2nd and 13. Drake Maye looking around. Might run. Okay. That's kind of that's a young quarterback mistake there. Just kind of ran out of bounds. Guess he didn't see anything. So no gain on that play. So 3rd and 13. Ravens can hold in the red zone again. They've been a very good red zone defense. They've turned themselves into one. Where they'll give you that short and intermediate stuff and then they'll hold you. So that's why it's important. The Ravens scored 7 on that opening drive. All right, 3rd and 14. I guess he lost the yard, actually. Ravens drop ball, but 3. Maye gonna escape, fire it out. Intercepted by Marlon Humphrey. Terrible throw by Drake Maye. A couple of really bad plays by this Patriots offense. And the Ravens usually win when they force a turnover. That was one of our keys of the game. So the Patriots leave with nothing on that drive. Like a weird cross-body throw, which Marlon gets. And I think the Ravens have the momentum. Ton of clutch plays from Marlon this year. Hasn't been like a completely sound year for him, but huge play from Marlon. Ravens have this Patriots team on their back foot a little bit. Hopefully a fun instant reaction show tonight, by the way. So if you don't know, we do the watch-alongs every game day. For the games, and then we have the instant reaction after that. Then the squad show, myself, Sam and Joku, and former Ravens receiver Kadri Ismail after that. So ton of late night Ravens coverage here because they're moving all these games. And if the Ravens game with Pittsburgh does end up being a must win in week 18, winner makes the playoffs, loser goes home. Well, we all know what game's getting flexed. So it's going to be that one too. Oh, man. It's a great start. It's a great start. Especially because, look, the Patriots are undefeated on the road this year. So huge. All right. 1st and 10 from the Ravens 4. Got to get out of their own end zone here. Going to be a handoff to Henry, who's going to run it, cut it back in, and get it out to about the 9. About a 5-yard gain on that one. Introducing the Patriots guys. Milton Williams just such a huge loss for them. There's Gonzo. Toss play out to Henry. Good blocking up front. 1st down. So picks it up. Now they have some room to operate. I'm curious if this is just like the complete opposite of Cincinnati and they like hold the ball for a billion years. Keaton Mitchell in the game. It's going to be a handoff to Keaton, who's going to cut it outside and pick up about 5. Again, they're running some chunks here. If you do that, you'll win the football game. They're getting themselves in a second and manageable, all things we have talked about. So we'll see. Keaton will probably get a little run here, and then hopefully Derrick will come back in at some point. Second and 5. Another handoff to Keaton, who is going to get stuffed up after a gain of about 3. So going to make it a 3rd and 2 situation here for Baltimore. This game's flying by. Already almost 4 minutes to go, and it hasn't even been like 25 minutes. I guess it just hit 8:45 right now. All right, and there's another handoff to Keaton, who is going to churn ahead for a 1st. Forward progress gets him there. Huge play to churn ahead there. Keaton has that. Like he's a smaller guy, but he's surprisingly strong. Got a little push from Linderbaum as well, which and Falele, which obviously helps too. But I stand by it. Keaton Mitchell is a stronger dude than most people think he is. So, new set of downs. Baltimore operating here. Their own 25, 26-yard line. Lamar looking to throw this ball. Going to fire it out to Zay. And they're having all types of problems with Zay here. All kinds of problems. Gonzalez can't hang with him right now. This Patriots defense can't hang with him right now. They're going to have to pay Zay a lot of money to keep him. I just want people to get prepared for that. And they might not do it because they don't pay receivers, but we're going to see. So, new set of downs here for Baltimore. Lamar looking, should have someone somewhere. He's going to fire it over the middle. Wide open is Andrews. And this is just embarrassing for the Patriots defense right now. Ravens offense getting whatever they want. Ricard is essentially blocking two people at once on that play. Man, this is a clinic right now. They need to keep it up. What happened? Who called? There's some timeout. Getting whatever they want. Score touchdowns. That's all you have to do. If you get out to a 14-0 lead here, and then you get a stop, I mean, I'm feeling great. Yeah, Zay back-to-back years. Yeah, definitely can't let their foot up off the gas for sure. For sure. Okay, someone's hurt on the Patriots. I wondered what the TV timeout was for. Zay's only going into year 4 next year. So they still have the 5th-year option as well. It's not like they have to sign him to an extension tomorrow, but so new set of downs for Baltimore. Toss play to Henry, who is going to get stacked up. They're just running. They're getting whatever they want, man. This is crazy. And I mean, we talked about it, right? I mean, that was the key to the game is the Patriots run defense without Milton Williams is terrible. And they need to keep doing it. Barmore is hurt. Some of these guys are hurt. Spillane is out. It's the key advantage there. And Mike Vrabel looks like he doesn't know what to do to stop it. So 2nd and 4 here. Just keep running the ball. That's all you got to do. Another play, and Henry gets loose. Henry for another first down. He lost the ball in the Oh my. Yeah, that's like the worst possible time for Derrick Henry's fumble. Fumbling issues to come back. Just so the dislodge followed by the punch. It was teamwork right there. Wow. The Ravens get whenever they want. Patriots get a big turnover themselves. Time for the Ravens defense to step up. Drake Maye going to fire that out for a couple yards to Matt Collins. So essentially, Henry is holding it. The ball, essentially what happens is Henry's holding it high and tight. It makes it a lot harder. So what Carlton Davis does is he dislodges the arm, and then the punch comes in after. I mean, it was a good play. Still, though, doesn't mean, that's not good. Drake Maye's looking around, sees nothing, going to try to step up and picks up a positive gain. So that makes it third and more manageable for New England. Morgan Moses has a knee injury. He's been good for them this season, so that'd be a loss. He's trying to work his way back, it looks like, but we'll see. So big 3rd and 4 here. Ravens are trying to move guys around on the line. They do. Drake Maye is looking. He's not finding anybody. There's still not a lot. He's looking around. There's a flag. It's in the secondary, so that's probably defensive holding. So it's probably going to be a first down. Guys just can't cover for that long. Yeah. Humphrey held. Let's see. I mean, it's such a weak call. Like, yes, the jersey is tugged, and that's what the refs see. Doesn't have impact on the route, though. I mean, okay. So here's a handoff. Travion Henderson going to cut it up for a handful of yards, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Harbaugh's arguing something. Man, Ravens averaged 9.2 yards per play on that opening drive. Well, I mean, the fumble obviously takes a lot of wind out of the sails, but like, I'm still feeling decently confident here. You just can't let the Patriots score on this drive, especially a touchdown, and like essentially start the game over with momentum. Yeah, and I agree with Kieran what he's saying. I'd keep giving it to Henry. He's been on fire. He's going to be upset now. Yeah, I mean, I would keep going to it. I'd keep going back to the well. I'm with it. But hit the like and subscribe button here on Locked On Ravens. We have 5 days a week plus more of daily Ravens coverage. So Monday through Friday, got you covered with the regular show, 6 a.m. Eastern time. Then we also have bonus episodes on the weekends on their headlines. We got the pregame episodes on game days, these watch-alongs, instant reactions. We got the squad show, and then we have some additional stuff as well, where if you want to support the show a little more, we have the Everydayer Club, which just launched a couple of weeks ago. So that link is in the description down below. There are a couple tiers to that, and you get exclusive text access with me and access to a Discord server for Locked On, and we just had our second Friday late night Q&A there, which was really fun. So a lot of cool things over there as well. But of course, we're free and available everywhere for all the regular stuff that we do here on the show. I got Nuggets highlights. I'm a Nuggets fan, for those who don't know. Playing on what, Tuesday? All right, gotta log in now. Come on. So this is setting up a massive couple of plays here for New England right around midfield after that holding call. Here's another handoff to Henderson, who's going to burst it up the middle. I think he's short. I think he's short on that play. There is a flag as well, so that might be holding. Oh, it's a legal shift, it looks like. I saw the signal, at least. What's being called here? Legal formation. Very familiar with that play. So 5 yards back, second down. Nice. He's not lined up correctly. So pushes it back to a 2nd and 9, which is big. If I'm the offense, if I'm the Patriots offense, I'm like, we need to score a touchdown on this drive, because the Ravens offense, outside of that Henry fumble, is getting whatever they want. So big 2nd and 9 play here. Drake Maye back to throw over the middle. There's Hollins, who's going to pick up, a decent chunk to make it a big 3rd down and 2 for New England. And I think this is 4 down. I'd say it's probably 4 down territory. I'd say it's probably 4 down territory if they don't get it here. All right, let's see. 3rd and 2. Drake Maye empty. Ravens rush 4. Drake Maye over the middle. Henry with the catch and the 1st down. See, just one-on-one. Roquan gets cooked off the line a little bit there. Couldn't recover in time. And Henry's able to get across midfield. So here's another 1st down for New England. Looks like this is going to be a run to Henderson, and Kyle Hamilton just blows up that play. Oh my. That's unreal. He just who was this? Who he just detonated on right here? Just blew the offensive lineman back into the backfield. Nothing doing there. Absurd play. So 2nd and 13. Maye out to the right. Going to float that ball out of bounds. 3rd and 13. So it's like those momentum plays there for the Ravens. And the Patriots just collapse in those moments. Drake Maye is collapsing in those moments right now. He looks, look, I'll say right now, I'm not saying for the rest of the game, but right now, Drake Maye looks scared and rattled. He does. And that's what the Ravens do to younger quarterbacks. It's been a thing for a very long time. This is not just a Drake Maye thing. The Ravens showing a lot of pressure on this play. We'll see how much they say. I bet they bail out a lot here. They only send for Maye. Is going to look. He's going to fire a deep ball over the middle. Oh, what a catch. But Matt Collins wide open. All right. Hey, look, in that moment, Drake Maye stepped up to play. All right. That moment, Drake Maye stepped up right there. I'm going to call it like it is. Who lost him on this play? They're bailing everyone out. Wiggins tries to pat. Left him wide open. A little bit high throw, but great catch by Hollins to come down with that football. So a new set of downs for New England. Maye play action. Firing it over the middle. Oh, what a catch. Austin Hooper for a first down on a low key going. I forgot Austin Hooper was still in the league. Sets up a huge 1st and goal for the Pats at the 2 or 1 yard line. Again, if the Ravens can hold up here, all right, well, 2 plays in a row where Drake Maye has stepped up after I said he was playing scared. So maybe I should say that he's stepping up and then he'll play scared again. Heavy sets for both teams here. Maye is just going to run this. Oh, nope, just going to flip it to Henry, who's wide. Okay, well, he had a touchdown like 3 different ways on that play. So hey, credit to Drake Maye, man. He could have probably run this ball in, but the linebacker decides to go up, which, you know, it's essentially the linebacker stays with Henry and Drake Maye waltzes in, or the linebacker goes and blitzes Maye and he bloops it over. So, I mean, the linebacker made the right decision on that play because you can't allow Drake Maye to walk into the end zone, but, you know, you can't play it both ways either. Bad. Yeah, I see A1. I think A1, you and I are on the same page about getting the ball half time. I need this Ravens team to stop either losing coin tosses or whatever the heck that is happening right now. It seemed like they had won. It seemed like they had been getting the ball in the second half a lot this season, but last couple of weeks it hasn't been that way. So 7-7 now. You need a response on offense. Again, outside of that Derrick Henry fumble, I will read off this stat for you. Actually, I just lost it, so give me a second. Let me find it again. The Ravens are averaging 9.2 yards per play. 9.2 yards per play. 6 yards per carry. Your offense is picking up chunk yards. You're still okay as long as you don't let the momentum and the fumble impact you. You cannot feed into that. Make your own momentum again. It's all evened up. New ball game. New ball game. This to me is, I mean, again, we're in the second quarter, right? But this is the most important drive of the game. And honestly, it could end up being the most important drive of the game in terms of momentum. We'll see. But, still feeling all right. Even game. Still a little more nervous than I was at the beginning, but all right. Kickoff time. Here's kickoff. This will be a touchback, it appears, out to the 20 again for Baltimore. Hey, last time there was a touchback was the opening drive when they scored a touchdown. Looks like Henry's on the sideline here. I don't know what the report is on Henry, but he is notably not on the field to start this drive after fumbling. And we know he takes it hard. I mean, he does. So here's a 1st and 10, keep Mitchell in the backfield. Ravens throwing on 1st down. Lamar to Hopkins, who drops the ball. Timing looked a little off there. Hopkins just didn't turn around in time, it looked like. Now they're showing all of Henry's fumbles. Great. I mean, you can tell, like, the ball security is better for Henry there. It's just like on that play, like I said, it was a tag team by the Patriots defense that dislodged the arm and then dislodged the ball. So, great defensive play, tough play for Henry. But here's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Mitchell, who's looking to find something and can't. Oh, man, you cannot go 3 and out here. You cannot go 3 and out here. You cannot go 3 and out here. Third and 9, Rasheen Ali in the game. You need a 1st down here. Although, again, they've been better on some of these 3rd and long situations as opposed to 3rd and short. So maybe that's a silver lining. Lamar and shotgun. Patriots will send pressure on this play. Lamar firing out and just nothing doing there. Weird. Was the timing off? Looks like both. Let me watch this again. All right, so the pressure comes. Lamar gets hit. Yeah, the Bateman just wasn't even looking for the ball. So here's Jordan Stout, who has saved Ravens fans and the Ravens' lives many times this year. Patriots saying get away from the ball. Takes low Ravens bounce to about the 25-yard line. Bad 3 and out. Really bad 3 and out. It's Tyler Huntley. Hey, shout out to Tyler Huntley, man, getting commercials. Look at that. Look at that man go. Yeah, and Henry, like Kieran said here, with Henry out of the game on that drive. I don't know if it was for the fumble or what, but all right, what I want to see on this defensive drive is step up. Pass rush. It's the key here. It's pass rush. As we've seen on some of these plays, like Drake Maye's had a lot of time, and while it hasn't always resulted in him getting the ball out or finding a guy. I mean, on some of those plays it has. Like, you can't let him convert on 3rd and 10 plus. Like, that's unacceptable. Man, it's tough because with all the momentum they had, I mean, man, I think the Ravens were scoring on that drive with Henry when he fumbled it. So, well, Lamar still looks laid back. So, doesn't look like he's panicking, which is a good thing. Wait, that game's at 7. I thought that game was at 8 something. That game's at 7:30. Wait, what? Okay, well, 1st and 10. Drake Maye back to throw. Gonna fire it out. Gain of about 4 or 5 there. Again, like, you just can't get beat deep. Like, the Patriots like those splash plays. You know, they're showing a stat right now. Maye's a deep ball thrower. Like, that Patriots offense is explosive. Can't let him do that, but you also just can't get I mean, you know, I'm saying you can't let him do anything, but you need to be able to go out there and shut it down here. So here's 2nd and 4. Handoff to, is that Henderson? Only got about 1, so going to be a big 3rd down here. No, Stevenson's going to be a big 3rd down here for New England again. 3rd down defense needs to show up, which again, Baltimore's turned themselves into a very good 3rd down defense. They're top 10 now in both 3rd down and red zone defense. And if I had told you that after the first 6 weeks, it would have looked at me like I was crazy. So, but they've done well there. Now they need to do it well here. 3rd and 3. Maye's looking. Maye's firing it out. Oh, and Diggs gets loose. Oh, my. Field flipping plays. Field flipping plays on 3rd down, too. Let's see what happened here. Does Marlowe just get cooked? And man, Diggs motions over. Yeah, Marlon just can't hang with him on that play. And then Washington's coming over the middle and doesn't know the ball's going there and overshoots it. And the protection holding up from, I mean, that's a clean pocket, man. The pass rush isn't getting there. So Patriots now at the Ravens 35-yard line. Maye looking, and just going to dump it off to Henderson, who's going to, wow, juke. Sheesh. That man has moves to him. Henderson will get it to about 2nd and 2, 2nd and 1 territory. Looks like Diggs was having a comment. All right, so 2nd and 1. Maye just going to sneak this ball for the 1st down. They're going to give it to him right at the line. 14-7 would be bad news here, especially because we know the Ravens can get into like multiple quarter lulls. 10-7 is still not great, but better than, you know, what it would be. So Patriots now at what? The Ravens 25? Yeah, 25, 24. Here's a run play to Henderson. Oh, they are not going to call the face mask. There's a little extracurriculars after that too, so. Was it even, let's see if he let go. Was it Simpson? So what are the Patriots mad at? No, is Henderson hurt? Did Gilman like twist up on him? What happened? I'm not. Did Gilman do something to his leg? Yeah, okay. Banged his head. Okay, so it might be a concussion. Hopefully he's all right. Gilman made a heck of a tackle there. So if Henderson is gone, because Antonio Gibson also is out for the season. So I don't know who their other backup running back would be. Let's see. Terrell Jennings, it looks like. No, he's on injured reserve too. So who is it? It honestly might be D'Ernest Johnson. I think it might be D'Ernest Johnson. You remember I had a cup of coffee with the Ravens earlier in training camp. All right, so let's see what happens here. Great tackle by Gilman. Okay, his head hits. Gilman. Yeah, so it might be the head thing. So we'll see. So 2nd and 9. Maye back to throw. Maye's looking. Draymond in pursuit, and he gets him down for the sack. And the Ravens will now officially, if they make the playoffs, give the Titans a 4th rounder instead of a 5th rounder because that condition has now been met. So 3rd and 12 here for New England. Ravens showing all the pressure in the world, and the Patriots have to call a timeout. Holding them to a field goal here would be big, especially with them getting the ball. Start of the second half. All right, so here's 3rd and 12. Again, Ravens showing pressure again. Maye going to throw this ball. Oh, miscommunication, and that's incomplete. So huge right there. Draymond Jones with 2 big wins because he won on that play too. And the Patriots already down Morgan Moses. Now might be with and Will Campbell as well, by the way. A lot of O-linemen getting injured against the Ravens recently. I don't know what that deal is. Looks like he got his foot just caught up, maybe. I'm not sure. So here's the field goal attempt, 45 yards. Good stop by the Ravens defense. Kick is up and through. So Patriots do take the lead 10-7. Yeah, get Henry back on that field. Get Henry back on that field. So hit the like and subscribe button here. Locked On Ravens. 5 days a week plus more daily Ravens coverage. And be sure you stick around after for our instant reaction show after the game, as well as the Locked On Ravens squad show. Myself, Sam Njoku, and former Ravens receiver, Kadri Ismail. We got a lot coming your way. Plus the show tomorrow, 6 a.m. Eastern time on Monday, as we do each and every single week day. I mean, tomorrow will be what, episode one? Actually, is what, 1666? Let me look. It is, 1666 for me consecutively since taking over the show in 2019. So, also, you can follow me on social media, CouchRecord34, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, the whole 9 yards. All right. Big drive for the offense. Plus, you can't go like 3 and out again. Allow the Patriots to get the ball back, score, and then score again after halftime. Like, you just can't do that. Another touchback here. Gonna come out to the 20. Showing all the Lamar stuff. Well, I didn't realize they didn't have a run of 20 yards this season. Hopefully that changes tonight. All right. Oh, so no, since the ball went in the end zone, it goes out to the 35. So big break there for Baltimore. Derrick Henry going to fight forward for some yardage out to the 41 to make it 2nd and 4. Yeah, man, I'll take those extra 15 yards. You know, you can take your time too. I'd run this ball again. Here it is to Henry. All right, well, that's why. Yep. So Henry stacked up. I would have run it again. I own that one. So now it's 3rd and 4. Again, you cannot go 3 and out. You need to get this 3rd down. You cannot allow the Patriots offense to get the football back before the half. It'd be disaster. It'd be absolute disaster. You need your best play here on 3rd and 4. You need your best play. Henry's off the field. It's par for the course now. Ali in the game. Patriots showing some pressure. Play clock down to 5. Patriots do send it. Lamar has Zay open for the first. All right, that's big. That's big. That's big. Christian Gonzalez having all types of issues with Zay. Was that him in the slot, right? Yeah, it was. So one-on-one. Yeah, Zay. Woo! That route. All right, so 1st and 10. Lamar looking. Trying to escape. He sees someone, sets his feet, fire, throws incomplete. So 2nd and 10, 3:40 to go in the half. Keaton Mitchell in the backfield. Rashad Bateman in motion. It is a handoff to Lamar, and Lamar is going to get to the edge and get hit after a gain of 3-ish yards to bring up 3rd down. Ravens got a little hurry up here. Patriots, they looking confused? Nope. We're going to see. 3rd and 6. Lamar changing the play at the line. Patriots will send pressure. Free runner at Lamar to Hopkins, who's open for the first. Huge plays on 3rd down for Lamar and the Ravens right now. So now Henry back in the game. This should, I like this for the Ravens. Yep. Kohler wide open. I like it. Hold on to that football. Do not let New England get it back before the half. Two-minute warning. I need to see that Zay play again. That was crazy. Tell you cannot let the Patriots get the ball back. I'll say it over and over and over and over again. Come on. Commercial breaks are getting longer. AFC's 1 seed's alive for 6 teams. Sheesh. All right, 2 minutes to go. Ravens right outside the red zone. Lamar keeps this ball, gonna run it and gives himself up right around the 20-yard line. Was he just grimacing? He went down. I hope that wasn't what I thought it was. Yeah, he had a lane there and then just went down. Okay, so 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Keaton, who is going to get around, but Andy gets pushed out of bounds. That's not good. He needed to go down. Because then the Patriots either call their final timeout or a lot more clock runs in a 3rd and forever situation at that point. It's 3rd and 12. I guess 3rd and 12 isn't that bad. It's not like it was 2nd and 10 there, but even still. So Baltimore takes their first timeout. And Tyler Huntley is in the game. He's wincing on the sideline. So 3rd and 12, high leverage Tyler Huntley moment. Legacy Tyler Huntley play, please. It's going to be a screen out to Ali, who's going to try to cut it back up and makes the field goal a little easier. Patriots will call a timeout there. Oh, boy. So he went he had a lane and then he just kind of went down. Didn't really take a bit. I mean, his knee maybe gets slammed in the ground on the player falling down on him. So here comes Loop. I mean, hopefully he can just go to the locker room a little early, get it all iced or wrapped or whatever, and come back on. But so Loop for 30 from 36. Snap, kick, hold. Kick is pure. So disappointed they didn't score a touchdown, but the game is tied up at 10. Patriots do get the ball back with 1:03 to go. So Lamar's wincing. Is he holding his ribs? He does not look happy. Let me try to see if I can find the play again. Oh boy. Yeah, that's true. What maybe this is a good scenario for the Patriots to get the ball at the start of the second half, so Lamar has more time to rest on it. It's his back. Like, is it like a disc thing? Look, I don't know enough about back injuries, so I'm so I'm so curious about what happened there. So the Patriots will get this ball at the 20 to start. Oh boy. All right. So first and 10 for the Patriots. Drake Maye rolling out, rolling out, rolling out. Gonna fire that. Oh, Gilman was so close to an interception there, it looked like. So second and 10. All right, so here's second and 10. Drake Maye looking. Gonna dial that up. Oh, did he catch that? He did. Keishon Boutte. So 50 seconds left, first and 10. Patriots move the chains, excuse me. Yeah, right foot, left foot. Control. So Patriots out past the midfield. I don't know what the heck I just did to my computer. Patriots. So there's Maye to Diggs, who's somehow going to get ushered out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 for New England, approaching field goal range, already inside the 40. Drake Maye, they're just firing it outside, getting closer and closer. Diggs is eating them up because the Ravens don't want to get beat deep on these plays. But a touchdown before half. Patriots are already creeping very close to reasonable field goal range. So 40 seconds ago, New England does not have a timeout. Maye back to throw. Oh, he caught that. That clock's moving. That clock's moving. So clock's ticking. 24, 23. Oh, he lost the ball. He lost the ball. He lost the ball. Oh, that's a Ravens turnover. They went too quickly. Wow. And the Patriots will come away with nothing after our Darius Washington makes honestly the play of the game. Unbelievable. Draymond Jones there for the recovery. Big game player. Big game player. Holy. The Ravens need to bring our Darius back, man. Crazy. Well, 19 seconds ago, you really can't do anything here. Going to be a quick throw to Andrews. What is he doing? What is happening? So roughing the passer penalty saves Mark Andrews. Oh, so oh my God. Yeah, kneel this ball, go into halftime. I cannot believe that. Literally just just void it. That was the worst play I think I might have ever seen in my entire life, and I'm not even saying that as an exaggeration. Where was the rushing the passer? Oh, because what was it, the head? Yeah, it was helmet to I'm just what? Legitimately might be the worst. This legitimately might be the worst play I've ever seen in my, like, I'm not even kidding. I can't. Wow. Wow. Well, Ravens get very lucky there and go into the game tied at half. Obviously, all attention turns to Lamar Jackson. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Feeling a lot worse after that. I'm like legitimately speechless right now. Well, let's do some takeaways. What are some first half takeaways? My first half takeaway is that if Lamar Jackson's not okay, this is not good. Not good. Yeah, defense is doing their thing. Couple of huge turnovers. Patriots could be up by 14 points, could be up by 10 points, could be up by 6 points, but instead it is a tie game going another half. Patriots get the ball back, but even still. I couldn't even tweet out the Ardarius highlight because Mark did that. Like I kid you not. I have just been watching this play on loop for 4 of the last 5 minutes. The only time I took a break was to tweet out the takeaways. Where is he looking? You can tell Marcus Linderbaum's like, what are you doing? Flowers is like, what are you doing? Yeah. Let's do some other takeaways. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so Moses did return. Have to get to Maye. 20. Derrick Henry with the yeah. And it was a good play by the Patriots, but that fumble did hurt things. I see same old Ravens. Nothing changed. Clean house. Yeah, and look. So let's run over scenarios quickly. And while I do this, let's do wherever you're tuning in from. Be sure to drop it below in the chat if you're watching with us live. If you're watching after the fact in the comments, be sure to comment it as well. I love seeing the Locked On Ravens community we've built up here from all over the world. So wherever you're tuning in from tonight, be sure to let me know. And I always want to appreciate that. So I'll let those responses come in. But so for the scenarios, let's do the playoffs. And there are a billion playoff simulators here. But so if the Ravens lose this game to the Patriots, it does not matter if the Ravens beat or lose to Green Bay or beat the Steelers, unless the Browns beat Pittsburgh. If the Ravens lose this game, the Steelers can eliminate the Ravens from AFC North contention with a win over the Browns in Week 17 because they beat Detroit today. If the Ravens win this game, it makes the game against Green Bay a must-win for Baltimore, assuming Pittsburgh beats Cleveland, because if Baltimore then loses that game, Pittsburgh gets in regardless. So you need to win this game. Let's see. Where do we got? We got Northern California, a vault underneath the bank. Oh man. we got Brazil. Appreciate you tuning in. We got Tampa, Orlando, Atlanta, Sydney, Australia, and shout out to Olivia and Emily. Shout out Australia. I almost studied abroad in Australia, actually. It didn't work out. I was actually looking at Sydney to study abroad in college, but I had to switch it's a long story, but unfortunately I did not get to go out there, but it is a goal of mine to visit one day. So shout out to Australia. And again, shout out to Olivia and Emily. Where else do we got? Toronto. Got Colombia. Where else? New Jersey. So everywhere. It's an incredible community we've built up on Locked On Ravens. So again, thank you so much for all the support here. We're so close to 17,000 subscribers in video form and in audio form. The show continues to grow every single day. I can't thank everybody enough. And I see Laura's saying Lamar's back. Are you saying he's back he's back for the Ravens, or it's his back injury that you're talking? Which one are we talking about here? I'll check to see if there have been any updates. Maybe I missed. Where are we? I don't see anything. Oh, it's his back injury. Okay. All right. I got excited for a second, Laura. I don't look. I genuinely don't know what is going to go on with Lamar here, but if he doesn't come back in this game, that's a tough blow. It's a tough blow. We got Dynamo in Hawaii. That's awesome. I also want to visit Hawaii too. I want to visit a lot of places, but this is tough. Chicago as well. Appreciate that also. Big win for the Bears on Saturday. And that's the team Tyler Huntley beat, by the way. So can Huntley give us more magic if he has to come in for Lamar and finish the game out? We shall see. Oh man. We got Steve in a chat. That's Steve knows what's up. Steve. That's correct. Touchdowns, not field goals. Get those extra points in. That's the key to victory. For those that don't know, Steve is Tyler's dad. Always shows support and love here on Locked On Ravens. So we love Steve over here on the show. Obviously, we have Nick Moore on the show a lot as well. Hopefully one of these days we'll get Tyler on at some point. That'd be awesome. I think Tyler's had an awesome rookie season. You know, I know there were some questions just, about a rookie kicker, but hey, he's stepped up a lot this year and improved a lot too. So really excited for Tyler to continue on in Baltimore. Karen asking Kevin, do I think DK Metcalf will be suspended? I do. I just don't. So ideally DK suspended, and not just me speaking as a Ravens guy here, but I mean, punching a fan pretty unprovoked. I mean, I don't know what happened. I guess we'll have to get more on that. I haven't had a chance to look just because the game started, but if that's unprovoked, that should be the rest of the regular season at least. I mean, I think my prediction is he'll get a very heavy fine and suspended for the Browns game. I do not think we'll get suspended for week 18. So my prediction would be, because I think if the refs had seen that, he would have gotten ejected, I'm pretty sure, especially if that was unprovoked. So I would probably predict DK gets suspended for a little, probably just the game. And Josh asking when halftime is over, you're going to show the game. Unfortunately, I can't show the game, Josh, because the NFL would take this channel down so fast due to copyright. So I can't project the game next to me on the screen. I wish I could, but unfortunately, that's not an option for me. So next year when we do the watch longs, my goal is to have a scoreboard, and I'm going to try to up the background a little bit. We're doing like baby steps for the background, so like have some lights in the background and stuff, so it makes it a little easier. This is just year one of the watch alongs, but unfortunately, I can't put the game up on the screen. And Josh also saying, do I think Derrick Henry will have more than 0.5 receptions? If Huntley's in the game, I'll say yes. I think if Huntley's in the game, they might rely a little bit more on that check down game. So my prediction is yes, but don't take my word for it. I mean, that's my prediction, but it all depends on the state of the game flow, especially if Lamar does or doesn't play in the second half. So we're going to have to see. Oh, man. Ravens need to prioritize some extensions here, by the way, after this. You got to get Ardarius signed. You got to get Draymond signed. So we'll see. Obviously, the Patriots get the ball back here to start. So I don't know if Lamar's not going to come out of the locker room. I have no idea. So Jeff Zrebeck reporting that Lamar is not out on the field right now, and Tyler Huntley is warming up. So that's tough news, but we'll see. For another great kickoff from Tyler, they're going to force a Patriots return. Good special teams play. Jake Hummel and I don't know who the other person was, but oh man. I might get into the business of reverse jinxes on social media. I might try it. Maybe after this year. Can't use all my luck up. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Drake Maye looking, going to fire it out to Diggs, who, okay, what is that? Diggs just made 3 to get nothing, like barely anything more than he would have gotten, but he just made the same move 3 times. He back juked 3 times, and 3 Ravens just whiffed. All right, so 2nd and 6, Drake Maye firing it. Oh, that ball was tipped. That looked like a pretty dangerous throw. So here's 3rd and 6. This weirdly could turn into some like defensive like slop fest, if we're being honest. And I don't know if Travion Henderson's out or not. I haven't checked, but he's not back, it looks like. So they're gonna have to give a heavy dose of these snaps to Ramondre Stevenson. Ravens showing some pressure. They will only send 4. Drake Maye looking. Hand fighting incomplete on Nate. And that's a 3 and out. Huge defensive stand for Baltimore. Yeah, just hand fighting both ways. Okay, so Travion Henderson is in concussion protocol. So here's the first punt of the night for New England. What is happening? They're just, okay, they're going to take a delay of game here. That was weird. I don't know what the heck that was. Mike Rabel, man. He's just, camera pans to him and he's just in shambles. So now 4th and 11. Punt is away. Great coverage by Baltimore. LeJontay Wester going to field this ball off of a bounce. Take one move. Going to get slammed down at about the 34-yard line. And here comes Tyler Huntley. Huntley legacy moment. Ravens season again on the line in a lot of different ways here. And if Lamar's actually out and like it's a serious injury, do not make me watch Tyler Huntley versus Malik Willis next week. I'm just kidding. We'll watch it. We'll always watch it. All right. Here's 1st and 10. I'd expect a heavy ground game here. Here's Henry on 1st down. Great hole open by the O-line. Gets about 5 or 6 on that play. He's got to run this football. Just run this football. And how cool would it be if Lamar ran out in like the 4th quarter? Just throwing wishful thinking in the air. 2nd and 5. Another handoff to Henry. Good hole up the middle. Henry's going to take this one and go far. Huge play. This is the formula. You have to just ride Derrick Henry out here. You need to do it. Got to the edge and just got moving. Great job by Ricard and Kohler to seal off that edge too. Huge play. Awesome, awesome, awesome play. All right, so Ravens and Patriots territory, handoff to Keaton Mitchell, who cuts it outside, and then will get slammed to the ground after a loss. So that'll be a loss of 1 or 2. Second and 11. Huntley looking, and he's going to go down for a sack. Ugh. Makes it 3rd and very long where he's down on a knee. That pressure got there pretty quickly. Jennings with the stunt and just forces his way through Falele. Oh, boy. So here's 3rd and 18. Ideally, you can get into maybe field goal, like long field goal range, but this is kind of no man's land if you pick up some yards here. So we'll see. 3rd and 18. Huntley going to just fire that ball out to Hopkins, who you can send Loop on for a 50-yarder here, ideally. Probably what you do, or maybe you go for it. I don't know. Yep, so here comes Tyler. Big moment for him here. That's going to be from 56. Oh, he missed it short. Wow. I mean, look, after having Justin Tucker as the guy for all the years in Baltimore, it was very rare to see a kick fall short. It's just now you give the Patriots momentum back there. Yeah, Patriots now at their own 46. Oh, boy. Well, hey, hit the like and subscribe button because we're going to have a probably very crazy post game. I don't know if they're going to want to lose this game, but Lamar can't come back, and, the Patriots can score here. Ugh. Oh, here's 1st and 10 for New England. Defense has to continue to step up and make stops. Here's Ramondre Stevenson, who's going to go nowhere on this play. Push forward for maybe a gain of 1. Ravens run defense has stepped up for him, but, again, like all eyes are on Lamar Jackson. And if he'll be able to come back in this game. So 2nd and 9 for New England. Ravens sending pressure. Maye looking, going to dump it off to Stevenson, who's going to juke Gilman out of his shoes and pick up a huge 1st down. Wow, Gilman just got shook. beat him around the edge there and is able to just keep his legs going. Oh, that's embarrassing. All right. So Patriots now, the Ravens 30-yard line. Had a couple big turnovers in these spots. Drake Maye, he's going to look. He's going to roll. He's going to take this and pick up a decent chunk. I actually thought he had Stevenson for a much larger gain, so I'm glad he ran it there. Man, a lot of Patriots injuries. Second and 2 for New England. There's a running play with Stevenson who's going to get stopped. Looks like 2 Patriots O linemen are down on the field with injuries. It looked like Bradbury and Moses. Patriots aren't getting a lot on the ground right now. Would be a huge stand for Baltimore. They're able to just limit this to a field goal. Play clock down to 4. Ravens send 4. Maye looking for the end zone. Stevenson incomplete. Just couldn't get there. That's usually a play Henderson has. Patriots might go for this on 4th and 2 here. If that's Henderson, that's a touchdown. Because Stevenson did have a step on Simpson, but just overshot him a little bit. Tried to tip the ball to himself, it looked like, just barely out of his reach. So no, they are going to send the field goal unit out. Looks like they're going to attempt to take the points. Kick is up and through. So Patriots decide to take the points, probably because Lamar is not back. They just want to get the lead. Oh. Still a lot of time left. But without Lamar, it's a tough task. Oh, wait, and actually, Malik Willis has a shoulder. Who's the Packers quarterback if either of these guys don't play? Well, hey, hit the like and subscribe button. We're Locked On Ravens 5 days a week plus more daily Ravens coverage. If you don't already know, after this game, we're going to have an instant reaction show, win or lose, or tie, but we don't like ties. We also have Locked On Ravens squad show after that. So a lot of Ravens coverage into the night here on Sunday night on Locked On Ravens. They got Carmel. They're showing Carmelo's. Is that an exhibit? So, kickoff from the Patriots is away. It's going to be a touchback out to the 20. The Patriots like playing that game. Hey, they're showing Christian Gonzalez versus Zay Flowers. Zay has cooked him. And Gonzo's a good player. Like, I wanted him in the draft if the Patriots didn't take him. Ravens obviously took Zay, so it's a battle of 2023 draft picks. But oh no, it's after the 35. All right, so 1st and 10 for Henry, who's going to get stacked up after a gain of 4 or 5. And that's what you have to do. You just have to run the football. You have to run the football. Is out physical them. No Milton Williams. They have some injuries up front. You need to do that. Another handoff to Henry, who sees a hole and is going to get stacked up after gain of 4. So it'll make it 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches for Baltimore. Just sealing up, gets through the hole, just can't get quite past the next level. So 3rd and inches, Ravens hurrying to the line. Oh, that's a false start. Oh, was that Likely? Man, Likely's lost so much money this year. Likely's lost so much money. The Ravens could honestly be able to re-sign him at this rate. It's been a disappointing year for Likely. It's tough. And I like Likely a lot, but it's been a tough year for him. So now it becomes a 3rd and 5. Flowers in motion. Patriots. There's the Huntley throw out to D-Hop. They're going to say he juggled it and it's incomplete. I need to see this again. All right. So, all right, there's the juggle one. I think hey. So there's the juggle. Like, there it is. So then he gets, when does he have control? If that second foot is down, if he got that foot down, I think that, let's see if that foot actually hits the ground. I don't know if the foot hit the ground or not. I can't tell. So Baltimore's challenging it. If the foot hits, he's in because he has possession. That should be a catch. Yeah, that his foot hit. That's a catch. That's a catch. That's a catch. because the ball is juggled a lot, but he gets both feet down. And don't tell me 3 feet. Don't tell me 3 feet. Man, Diop is unreal being 33 years old and making those plays. All right, call overturned. Right call. That's elite concentration right there to get that and complete the catch after juggling it like that. D-Hop is that dude, man. The Ravens get the ball on the Patriot side of the field. First down pass play. Huntley out to Zay. Oh, that's a face mask. Yep. That's a face mask. That's a face mask. Yep. Ravens moving his ball. Yep. He twisted it. Hand off to Henry, who's going to get it outside and get the ball. That's about a gain of 2, it looks like. Yeah, Gonzo's trying to punch that ball out. So 2nd and 7, gain of 3, actually. Oh, reverse to Zay. Going to cut up field. He's going to take it, and he's going to score. That's a touchdown. Ravens score. Wow. Let's go. Trickeration. Man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Look at that blocking. Oh man. That's beautiful. Loop's extra point is through. Look at that. Look at that. They're going to call a penalty on the Patriots here, I'm pretty sure, for jumping over. Yeah. Yep. Ravens have momentum. Thanks to D-Hop and Todd Monken and Zay Flowers. And a lot of this doesn't happen, by the way, if the Ravens defense hasn't played as good as they have. Patriots are really squandering an opportunity here, but shout out to the Ravens for making sure they can't take advantage. Wow, the Ravens have the lead in this game right now without Lamar. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so the Ravens, they're kicking the ball off at midfield because of that Patriots penalty. Loop just gonna, okay. Okay. Midfield kickoff, and Patriots are gonna get the ball at the 40. All right, first. Oh no, it's at the 25 actually. Maybe that's what they wanted to do. Drake Maye fumbles the ball on the exchange. Wow, and Patriots are falling apart here. I think he just dropped the ball. Oh no, it hit off the fullback, I think. So 2nd and 17. That's essentially as good as a sack. Drake Maye escaping, looking, firing on the run, finds Hunter Henry. Bring up a 3rd down. Good pocket maneuvering by Drake Maye there. Here's 3rd and 5. Ravens showing pressure. They will not send it. Gilman off the edge. Gilman misses. Maye going to look and fire out. There's a flag. Is that offense? Yep, they're going to call offensive pass interference on Booty for maybe pushing off. Patriots, just mistake after mistake after mistake for New England. Wow. So let's see. Yep, there's the push. It's a correct call. Both arms extend out. So now it's 3rd and 15. Again, Patriots have been 3rd and very long. Ravens playing very deep here. Ravens rush 4. Drake Maye looking, going to fire it out over the middle, and you can't let them convert on those. Diggs settles down in the middle there. Gilman misses Maye. So new set of downs here for New England. Maye's going to load up. Nope, can't find anything. Just fires it out. Great play there from Hamilton, who just deflects that ball away. So 2nd and 10. So, yeah, it's the release, and then Hamilton sees it and just gets literally a fingertip on that ball. So 2nd and 10 for New England. Maye looking, firing over the middle. Nope, nothing doing. Third and 10. Mike Green gets a big win there. Just crunches him in the midsection. Yeah, it's a tough throw to make. I mean, we'll see there. All right, so 3rd and 10. Ravens sending pressure. Drake Maye just going to fire that one out. That should, well, I guess guy was in the area. Maye is down. Hopefully he's all right. But the Ravens do get the stop. Oh, his leg got curled up a little bit by Washington. So here's the punt. Oh, they're going to run a fake. What? What are the Patriots doing? What? What was that? I mean, Keandre Jackson is over there, but what in the world? What? Patriots are just falling all over themselves. This is hilarious. And false start. Lamar has been declared out with a back injury. That's it. Don't really know what the injury is. The Ravens are on a short week on Saturday. All right, well, here's a fake toss play to Keaton. Huntley going to fire it over the middle. Zay is having a day. Man, Patriots are not playing good football right now at all. All right, so Lamar's in his sweatshirt. He's on a sideline. This should just be second and short. Oh, no, they're getting him first. No, okay, it is second and one. Oh, my. Come on. It's lack of practice time with the cadences of these guys, I guess. So now back to 2nd and 5. Mitchell handoff. He's going to get it to the outside and be about 3rd and 1 here. 3rd and inches, it looks like. Looks like Voorhees is going to need to come out of the game. All right, so here's Andrews. He'll get there. He'll get there. That's a first down. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Man, the Ravens have a real shot to win this game. Tyler Huntley is playing great football right now. He's making the right plays. He's not putting the ball in harm's way, and he's managing the game effectively. Hmm. You can go up by a touchdown against New England with the way this defense is playing right now. Be pretty good. All right, so new set of downs for Baltimore here inside the Patriots 35-yard line. Handoff to Henry. Finds a little bit of a crease, gets 2 or 3, maybe 4. Second and 6. Play clock down to 5. Ball snapped. Henry gets the hole. He's moving. He's going, and he's tackled inside the 10. Ravens go up 2 scores here, and I think this one, it's not officially over, but they'd be in a very good spot. This Patriots defense can't stop anything right now. This will be a really gritty win. So here's 1st and goal. Just keep running the ball. Just keep running it. Yep, here's Henry. And get stacked up right about the 1-ish yard line. I think they just take this clock down. Two-yard line, 2nd and goal. Henry on the run, gonna just walk it into the end zone for a touchdown. This is awesome. This is an awesome performance. And the Patriots rightfully should be embarrassed, but the Ravens, on the other hand, have earned this lead. Now they have to earn the win. Ravens going to kick the extra point to go up by 11 here, which would mean TD 2-point and a field goal for the Patriots. Kick is up and through. And that's a 24-13 game for Baltimore. Hit the like and subscribe button here. Locked On Ravens. 5 days a week plus more daily Ravens coverage. We'll have an instant reaction show after the game. We will also have squad show after the game. So be sure you tune in. Hopefully a celebration. Game not over, but hopefully a celebration. If you get a defensive stop here, I think, you're feeling really, really, really good. All right, returnable for the Patriots. Not too shabby for the Ravens special teams group there. Defense needs a big stop here. But yeah, look at these blocks. I mean, look, shout out to the O-line. This is the best game the O-line's played all year, in my opinion. Huge competitive team effort. 1st and 10. Drake Maye back to throw. He's gonna load up. Give that to Hunter Henry for a short gain. Yeah, there's Linderbaum talking to Falele. So here's 2nd and 4 for the Patriots. Just over 12 minutes to go in the game. Drake Maye firing. Oh, he finds Henry somehow, who slips down, but not before picking up the 1st down. Ravens being up 2 scores here is big. Ooh. Here's 1st and 10. Ravens sending a blitz. Maye going to get it out to Kyle Williams for sure. I mean, the Patriots are taking some short and intermediate stuff. Clock is ticking off here. Moving the ball a little bit, but all right, here's 2nd and 2. Maye, straight drop back, fires it out to Hollins, who will catch it. Clock will stop for 5 seconds. Wow. That's easy schedule is pretty crazy. Lowest since 1999 for the schedule they've played. This is a tougher test than that. Here's Maye back to throw. Looking, nothing doing, and he just slides down after a gain of 2. So here's 2nd and 8. Ravens bail out their pressure. Blitz Darius. Drake Maye looking, firing out. And that is Stephon Diggs, who picks up a 1st down. Clock's still ticking, though. I mean, you're 9.5 minutes here. Yeah, Roquan just slips on Diggs. Here's Maye, gonna go for the deep ball. Oh, I think he might have juggled that one. Wow. That was a crazy throw and catch if he didn't juggle that ball. Oh, and he's going for the 2, which he should do. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Wow, what a throw, what a catch. Sheesh. All right, well, don't let the 2-pointer up. Do not let the 2-pointer up, and you can still force them to score a touchdown if everything goes south for the offense. 5 wide set, running back Stevenson back in motion. Drake Maye back to throw. Gonna step up, look, fire, end zone. Oh, 2-point complete. There is a flag, though. We're gonna see. Defensive holding. Well, offense needs to chew as much time as possible here. 3-point game. Man. Ugh. Nine minutes and 1 second to go. This game is not over. The game is not over. Hit like and subscribe here on Locked On Ravens. I have our instant reaction after the game, followed by the squad show, and I'll do a Monday show. So Man. It's nervous time. It's nervous time. Tyler Huntley legacy drive. They need it. They need it. I did not realize that Ravens-Packers game. Yeah, it's it. Oh, the coverage begins. All right, so the Ravens-Packers start at 8 on Saturday. All right. That makes more sense. 7:30 is a weird start time. All right. Split up or shut up time right here. Just run the football. Patriots can't stop it. Going to be Ali on the kickoff, who is going to get taken down right around the 30. Yeah. So Ravens need, I mean, they need this game badly because I don't expect Cleveland to beat Pittsburgh. I hope they do, but I don't expect that. All right. Huntley, 1st and 10 from the 31. Mitchell in the backfield. All right. I just run the ball with Henry, but okay. Pass play on 1st down. Ooh. Out to Bateman. Gonzalez with the stop. Just run the football. You've been running it effectively. Just run the football. Now you're in 2nd and 10. Gonzalez got a beat on that ball. Read it perfectly. I think they have to try someone else on Zay because Gonzalez has been getting fried. I mean, I'd run with Henry, but okay. I mean, just run the ball in general. Here's Mitchell. He's going to take it to the outside, get stuffed up after a gain of 4-ish. So big 3rd down coming up for Baltimore. He can't go 3 and out here. Ravens have actually been pretty decent on 3rd down. Henry on the sideline. I don't understand that, but 3rd and 6. Ali in the backfield. This is a good spot for Zay or D-Hop. Zay 1-on-1. Ravens out to D-Hop with the catch. D-Hop just being clutch. I love it. This man comes up with everything in the clutch. Knew exactly where they were going with that ball. So under 7.5 to go here. Ravens out at the 43. Zay in motion. Keaton going to get stuffed after no gain. And the Derrick runs were working. Where he's looking alone on the sideline. The foot injury. Here's a play action. Huntley looking, escaping. Great block by Linderbaum there, and he's going to go down after a gain of about 2 or 3. The clock ticks under 6.5 minutes. Another big third down. Throw that ball to D-Hop. Throw that ball to D-Hop. Throw that ball to D-Hop. Ali in the game. Patriots playing off. I think you can take advantage here. They might send pressure again. They're going to. Quick out. Mark catches it, but he's going to be short. And the Ravens are they going to go for this? That's really risky. Looks like the offense is staying on the field. This could just be for delay a game, try to get them to jump. I'd be pretty shocked if they ran this play. I'd assume this is to try to get him to jump. What are they? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's all. I don't know what they're trying to call there. The Ravens were trying to. Yeah, it's a false start. It's a false start. Yeah, that was bad by Andrews. I mean, I get the sell job. Shout out for the sell job, but it was Andrews. All right, so Patriots will get this ball back with an opportunity on offense. About 5 minutes to go. We'll see the punt. Here's 4th and 9. Stout with the punt. Keandre Jackson getting back there. Nice punt. About 11, 12-yard line by Jordan Stout. Yeah, that Hendry stuff is kind of crazy. I can't believe they didn't put him in for one snap. I see everybody's asking about it. It's ridiculous. It's inexcusable. It's inexcusable. Whew. Man, I'm not. This drive is for the game. Well, Jordan Stout pinned the Patriots back. Both, and they're showing it. Both teams playing for something here. Comes down to the defense, which has generally been very clutch for them over the last, well, at least more. I'll say more clutch than they have been at the beginning of the season. But this game, the defense has been, all things considered, solid. Here's a 1st and 10 for Maye. Maye looking, firing over the middle, and it's complete to Hollins. Gilman's having a rough one. Gilman is having a rough one. So they get all the way out to what, 30 with that? The 30-ish, 31. Ugh. Maye looking. There's a screen to Stevenson, who's going to cut it back up and turn nothing into something. The Patriots, I think, understand they don't want to give the ball back to the Ravens offense, which has Tyler Huntley on it, which says more about their defense than anything. So, I mean, look, even if the Patriots don't convert here, they still have 3 timeouts as well, but they are going slow, which I find interesting. I do find that interesting. All right, 2nd and 6. Great jump. Ravens blitz. Pressure. Diggs with the catch in the 1st down. And see, I think the Patriots just want to try to run this thing as far down as they can. Roquan gets in on Maye, but not before Diggs gets open. And Diggs got kneed in the face by Marlon. Drake stood in there and delivered. Clock ticks down. Snap. Maye looking. Steps up. He's going to fire this deep down the field. Oh, my. Bro. What in the world was that? I did not think that. I thought they threw a flag. Wait. No, he did not catch it. They missed a huge call. That's 1,000% defensive pass interference. That's a brutally missed call. Wow. The Ravens got away with one there. Marlon tackled him to the ground. Wow. I mean, I'll take it, but that is crazy. Marlon knows it too. So 2nd and 10. 3:10 to go in the game. Ravens showing pressure. Ravens will send some. Maye firing it out. There's Henry going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 or 2, it looks like. Gilman looks like he's favoring something. Gilman's had a really bad game, but hopefully he's all right. This is 1,000%. Well, I mean, I guess you can also kick the field goal, but I know the Patriots want to score here. Oh, Nate, so close. And I think you go for it here if you're New England. So here's 4th and 2. Maye looking, firing it out. Oh! So close. Dude. Are you joking? Darius tried to make a play. He read it and just didn't get there in time. So now here's 1st and 10 for Maye, who is looking, steps up, fires it over to Hollins, who gets a chunk. So 2nd down. 2nd and 4. Here's a 2nd and 4 for the Patriots. I'm curious to see if they take, they should take the points if they do not get it on the 2nd and 3rd down. Maybe a handoff to Stevenson who's going to take it up and, he's going to score. Okay. 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 Ravens defense has blown a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. Now the Patriots attempting to kick the extra point. It is up and through, so now the Ravens need a touchdown to win this game. Field goal will not cut it. And the Patriots have struggled all night with the run. This is the moment for Tyler Huntley. So 2:07 to go. 2-minute warning might hit on the return depending on what happens. Obviously, Ravens need to drive down this field and score a touchdown. I need to see running. Henry. Short kickoff. Unless they're going to get chopped up. The 2-minute warning. So Ravens can run one play before the 2-minute warning. Man, isn't this what you thought you'd be watching tonight when you woke up this morning? Tyler Huntley trying to lead this Ravens offense down the field for a touchdown. Ravens lost 11 games leading by 7 points in the 4th quarter, which is 7+ points, which is ridiculous. So 1st and 10. Huntley's played well tonight, all things considered. It's okay, and it's Rasheen Ali. Looks like Is that Carlton Davis who's down? Oh, hopefully he's good. It's a 2-minute warning. It's a terrible call on first down, too, by Monken. And not having Henry in the game is... It's inexcusable. It is legitimately inexcusable. They can't stop the run. You have 3 timeouts, including the 2-minute warning. You don't want to pick up some chunk yards? I mean, this screams they're scared. This is terrible. I don't even care if they win the game. This is just bad game management. Like, I want them to win, but, like, even if they do. Here's Huntley, second down. He's looking, he's throwing. He finds Zay over the middle, who jukes, and he lost the ball. And the game's, oh my, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're absolutely kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me. You are absolutely kidding me. It's malpractice, terrible execution, terrible play calling, just everything about this. Wow. And if you're watching a game, you could probably see it coming, couldn't you? So the Patriots will run this ball. Yep, here's Stevenson on first down. They'll truck ahead. Ravens will call a timeout. I can't believe this. I guess I can. Your formula was right in front of you. Your formula was right there. Derrick Henry was averaging 7.1 yards per carry. And there's Stevenson, who bounces to the outside. He will get down in bounds, and that will effectively end it. Oh, my. He didn't. All right, someone correct me if I'm wrong. Henry didn't see a snap on the final 2 plays, or the final 2 drives, right? He didn't see a snap on the final 2 drives. I'm remembering that right, aren't I? I'm remembering that right, aren't I? He didn't see a snap on the final 2, not just the last one, but on the other one too, right? That's correct? That's ridiculous. It's inexcusable. It is inexcusable. I don't care about game flow. I don't care about situations. You have 3 timeouts. People better tune into this. This is the reaction. If you want a fired up, this is going to be the most fired up I've been. Yeah, Maye's just going to kneel that ball. Second down, final timeout for Baltimore. We're going to get fired up on this post game. We're going to get fired up on this post game. This is ridiculous. So the Ravens can now be eliminated next week by the Steelers if the Steelers lose to Green Bay, making that Steelers-Ravens game meaningless if that happens. Because the Ravens will have 8 losses. They've lost a tiebreaker to Houston, tiebreaker to Buffalo, and I believe they also common opponents to Los Angeles, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this game is effectively, I mean, it'll be 2nd and 14 here. They'll kneel it. So it'll be 3rd down. Or no, sorry, 2nd and 14. Patriots called their first timeout. I'm just, this is unreal. I don't know why the Patriots called a timeout there. Am I missing something? So it's going to be a run around to Maye and all right, nice. And the game's over. Great. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'm going to so the post game the instant reaction will start at around 11:45. I need to get some stuff out on this team. This is ridiculous. This is the most mad I've been about this team in a while. Like it's disastrous. It's disastrous. I don't care about game flow or any of that. Your best offensive player in this game was Derrick Henry because, you know, Zay was great until the fumble, but like, this is ridiculous. I can't believe it. They had the game right in front of them. But you know, someone said it, whether it was on social media or someone in our chat here, the Ravens season essentially ends the same way it started, by blowing a double-digit 4th quarter lead in the worst way possible. In the worst way possible. I can't believe it. Poor execution, but even worse coaching, in my opinion. It was right there. It was right there for them. It was right there. And I've obviously been, I think they should have moved on from Harbaugh last year. I've been, you know, on that train. You know, I mean, we'll talk about it a lot more in the post game, but this to me was the final straw. It falls on the head coach. It falls on the head coach. And, you know, obviously we talk about Monken, we'll talk about a lot of that on the post game. So we'll have that. So if you want a fired up post game, be sure we'll start around 11:45. Be sure to check in with me on Locked On Ravens in about 15 to 20 minutes. We'll be back. So appreciate everybody who tuned into the watch along tonight. Be sure to tune in to the Instant Reaction show, as well as the Locked On Ravens squad show right after this, or after the Instant Reaction will be the squad show. And then we'll have the regular Monday episode at 6 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned for all that. Again, hit the like and subscribe button in video form, follow along and subscribe in audio form. And I'll see you right back here soon on Locked On Ravens.